Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Dave, Alicia, Sean, hello, good evening. How are you tonight? Or this afternoon, wherever you're at. Sean, I know that you're 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. 3 Alaska time. So, oops. Hold on, I gotta turn this fan off. There we go. I don't have all that noise going on. So I've got the fan in here for all my little plants and my starts. Good evening, Grandma Karen. How are you? Alicia, you're 8 o'clock. Okay. So you are, what time zone is that considered then? Like it's not Eastern. Is it like Newfoundland time or something? I don't know what's beyond Eastern time other than the Atlantic Ocean. So I don't know. So anyway, good evening, good evening. Everybody's doing well today. Did you have a good weekend? Hey, Julie. Hi, Megan. Hello. Eastern here in Newfoundland is half hour before us. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. So, I know, it says, because you're further north as the Earth curves, it's like, there's different things going on there. I think there's a half-hour time zone on an island somewhere. Probably. Hello, Sarah. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to you guys. I'm so glad that you're all here. That's super duper. I know it's going to be harder for people to get away at this point in time, and, especially further west from me, just because of the nice time, the hours, and everything else. So I get it. So apparently Newfoundland. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Connie. Hugs to you too. Thank you all for being here. Anybody else that I'm missing here? I have you guys up a little bit higher today. I replaced a case of half-pint jars that I needed the jars, so that's one of my props here for my laptop. Otherwise, it'd be way down. And right now, I've got my seed case under there, which is probably 2 inches higher. So we had a little different angle. So I hope you guys are okay with that. You're 16 hours plus of daylight now. Yes, I totally get it. It's amazing how fast that changes, isn't it? I want to just check to see what my daylight hours are supposed to be. I know that the sun is already up by 6. Yeah, 5:45 till 8:45. So we're at 15 hours, and a little bit over. We still have a month to go, a little over a month yet before the first of the summer. So just about, Julie, yeah. You go a little further north of Sean, and yeah, it is. Oh, Alicia, you have about the same. Cool. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, Karen, you are you're amazing. Thank you. Hello, Bee Breakaway. You're Mavis from California. Do I have you written down? I don't. Yes, I do. I do. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. So what do you guys have planned for the week? Is it a busy week coming up? Hey, Michelle. How are you? You guys all excited about our subject matter for today? So 4 a.m. to 10-ish. Oh, yeah, you would be closer to 18. So, yeah, 5:45 we're our sunrise. So another month will probably be 5:15, 5 o'clock in the morning. Probably about 5 o'clock. The sun will be coming up. And then it will be setting around 10:30, 10 o'clock. No, must be closer to 10 o'clock. So, yeah. Hey, Mo Homesteading. Hello. Hi, Pam from Tennessee. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening, Mo. Thanks, Julie. So, dodging the rain showers in Kentucky. Oh my goodness. Okay. Probably what had just come through us yesterday and the day before. Sean, you're cutting trees down, editing video. Yeah, I hear you. And then you're working too. So, yeah. Sarah, you're in Ohio. Another one from Ohio. That's awesome. Hey, Living Miracle Homestead. Kathy, hello. Thanks for coming. You went to the Walmart Garden Center. Bought a cucumber plant for your daughter. Petunias for you and accidentally got Swiss chard. Well, that'll be an interesting beat that comes up. That's for sure. Oh, that's fun. Hey, Dad. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do I have a paleo soy sauce option? Absolutely. It's coconut aminos. And make sure that it's not like soy aminos or anything. I don't remember the brand offhand. It's the label's blue and it has kind of like an ocean picture or something like that on there. You can get it on Amazon. It is hard to find. I cannot find it at Walmart anymore or any of the other the main grocery stores nearby. Might have to check a health food store because it's really, right now it's really hard to find because it's coconut based. So, but yes, it's very, very good and works great. Oh, Julie there. Yep, the coconut aminos. Get the whole fam there. Matt, Sarah, and kiddos. Hello. Thanks for coming. I know coconut aminos are just amazing. Rain in Knoxville. Oh, Trader Joe's. Okay. That should be good. I wonder if Whole Foods might have it too, but now, Julie, does Trader Joe's actually, can I order to have it delivered? Like, not like their delivery, but order like through UPS or something like that. Can I order stuff through Trader Joe's? I know I can through Whole Foods for any like canned goods, things like that, but I didn't know if the others did, so. Oh, Granny Karen, oh my gosh, you guys have gotten so much rain. Yeah, and there's no use of putting out there because the seeds will just all drown. So it's been raining in Ohio all day, yeah. And you guys got what we had all weekend. So I like that kind of just cover everybody, just get all done with. So okay. I wonder if Whole Foods with them. Now through on Amazon, you have to buy like 8 bottles or something like that. They only have the larger quantities for stores. So unless you want to buy a whole case and have it on hand, but I'm not up for spending $60 on coconut aminos. Oh, so yeah, it's very wet. We've actually been pretty dry, so the rain was very welcome. I've been saving rainwater. I now have 3 like 50-gallon, maybe 45 gallon garbage cans, and so I got 3 of those now that I'm working on. So trying to collect all the rainwater I can. I'm actually that's the only water that I'm using to water my indoor plants here when I start. So I can easily go through 3 or 4 gallons of water just getting these watered. So Megan, you made a self-wicking container and dug strawberries out of a pool of water to plant them. Awesome. There's so many great ideas out there, you guys. You know, people trying different things and seeing how they work, and it's just amazing. So your seeds are inside, you need to get them out. Yeah, I agree, Granny Karen, absolutely. Okay, thank you, Sean, for checking. I appreciate that. So Trader Joe's does not offer online ordering. Good evening, Eli. Hello to you. But thanks, Sean. I really appreciate you checking out. That's great. So I'll have to figure out something. Because my daughter was looking all over for it this weekend and couldn't find it, and so enjoying some sandwiches for supper. Oh, awesome! That's just it's so easy, and it's so great to have it homemade and fresh right there. You know what's in it. There aren't any preservatives. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying that mayonnaise. That's awesome. So, so how's the weather out in California right now? Are you guys getting the buckling down for the high winds and the dry weather, or what's happening? You'll have to rewatch my mayo recipe. Yes, I've actually done it twice now. I did it 2 weeks ago on a live, and then I did. Thanks so much, Eli. Thank you. Appreciate that. What was I saying? Oh, the mayo recipe. And then I did another one that's just about a year ago. That's just mayonnaise. So just kind of, do the search on that. I don't remember the date on it. But hey, Big Dreams Homestead. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Priceless Notions. Oh, Rain-Soaked Hills of Tennessee. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? Jim Andrade, hello. Your first year gardener, you're in 4B in Minnesota. Okay, I'm actually in 3, but there's others here who do 4B. Matt and Sarah, are you 4B? So, hey, Barbara, hello. I know that you guys are 4, but I wasn't sure. Good question. What are the best staple crops to grow? Staples. Beans, carrots, onions, tomatoes, beets, lettuce, spinach. Just by staple, are you talking about ones that you can preserve or put like in a root cellar, or just like basic things that grow well here? That would be good to know. So, yeah, you and 2 of the kids and your mom went to one of your local parks this afternoon. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, you're 4B then also. Okay. Matt, maybe you can, I would think that you're growing the same things I am. It's just probably able to get it in a little bit earlier than I can. So you're in the California desert, winds for a few days and comes in heat. Oh. Yes, I experienced that a couple of years ago, and it's like, I did the California desert in July. That was not fun for this Minnesota girl. It really wasn't. Taters, there you go. Yes, potatoes. I don't do potatoes, so that's fine. Yeah, potatoes. I think sweet potatoes take a lot longer, but regular potatoes, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. We have a warm week coming up this week, so we'll be around 80 almost every day. And the next weekend, a lot of rain and getting cooler again. So to grow well and to can. Okay. Yeah, just find things that are, if you need any brands of things, of what works well, you can either, email me or Homestead Engraving Business and Life. That's Matt and Sarah, and they could give you some ideas too. So, but yeah, if you need like the particular brands and varieties that grow well here, just let us know. You didn't lose the radishes? Oh, they're back. Awesome. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I think it's hard to kill radishes. It really is. So, Mavis, you're originally from Minnesota. Okay, awesome. Well, where I'm at with the garden right now is just continuing working on my starts and still upplanting some of them. They're doing pretty well here, actually. Let me see if I can move you guys around here. So the tomatoes, I would say, are about 8 inches high. So they're doing well. So, all right, I'll blush just for you, Eli. Thank you. Thank you. You just throw me off track, you know that. Give everybody a good laugh. No, it's okay. Where am I? Oh, garden. Yes. And I'm working on amending my beds in my garden. Um, just getting some things set. And I have to haul a lot of dirt and a bunch of other stuff out there. So just kind of working on that. Hey, Bar None. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Just bought beer for your slugs. Yeah, I haven't done a real. Hey, Michigan Daffodil. Hi. Yes, you're here. Thank you for coming at 27 here. Awesome. I haven't done a real slug investigation yet. I'm almost afraid to go out there and see what's going on. But it's I do have some plans of how to deal with them. So last year when I was prepping the beds for winter and I was going through them, I was trying to get as many out of there as I could. So I'm hoping that I really cut back on the population of them. Although, you know, and it's been a little bit drier, so I know they like it really wet. So all of you guys with the wet gardens, you're probably going to have a lot more. So anyway, yep, and then going to do some direct sowing this week. Probably won't put the tomatoes in until probably June 1st, so probably 2 more weeks yet for that. Give them some time to grow. Your slugs ate all of your scarlet runner beans? No. Oh, that's terrible. See, they love my strawberries, so that's what they attack first. There you go, drug slugs are easy to catch, yep. Yes, Megan, it would be drier than, I mean, we've had a little bit of rain here and there, but enough to make sure that things are green and a little bit in the ground, but not what we normally get in the spring. So we'll see. This weekend we're supposed to get a lot more, but I would say overall our water levels are down. And so Sean, Coconut Secrets, Coconut Aminos, Coconut Secrets. I don't remember the brand on that. I'd have to run in my refrigerator and look. I don't want to leave you guys. That's kind of tacky to do that. But Sean, I will. That's interesting. Okay, because I used to be able to get it from them, but you know, of course, in the last couple months, things have been non-existent. And the last time I looked was the last time I was actually in there, which was very beginning of March, I think. So I am on quarantine day 76, guys. It's like, yeah, enough's enough, right? Oh, the gnats. Yes, I am actually. I get an allergic reaction to gnats. Not like they would put me in the hospital, but it's not just like a little gnat bite. It actually ends up about this big and about this high and high. I mean, it's horrible bites that I get, and it's not good. Fish nematodes. I've just been seeing that too. So, all right. Awesome. All right. Our main topic today is your favorite garden things. And I really want to get a great discussion going with you guys. I want to hear from you what your favorite things are. So, number one is, what is your favorite vegetable to grow? Now, vegetable. What's your favorite one to grow? Not to eat, but to grow. So, I would have to say mine are green beans. It's just easiest. They do well. I don't have to fuss with them a lot or anything like that. So, do I have wild leeks? I don't have enough wild area around me to really go searching for them at this point. So, I have not looked. So that's interesting. Thank you. Enough for your yard for $12. Okay. Your favorite ones, whichever ones don't die. That is good. Oh, I like that. Great answer. Oh my goodness. Radish or green beans? Peppers. Okay, awesome. I might have to come over and get some peppers from you. Last year, my peppers did not do a thing. I think I got one out of like a dozen plants. Kale. Okay, that's true. Kale is very, very good. Sweet potatoes. Zucchini. Zucchini. Yes. Anaheim peppers are favorite to go. Awesome. Yes, you know, last winter I had actually gotten some, it was last summer, I'd gotten some information to do some hydroponic growing, and it was not a good year to explore new things like that. And so I still would like to do some of that, you know, at least get some hydroponic growing going. Try that one. Hydroponic growing going in the winter. So that would be really good. Oh, Eli, you don't like goats. Potatoes are fun too. Okay, good. Whatever volunteers, you like surprises like that. Awesome. And zucchini. All right. Number 2, what is your favorite vegetable that you grow but to eat? What's your favorite vegetable to eat that you grow? How's that sound? I would have to say I have kind of 3 that are about the same. So it'd be onions, carrots, and beans. So green beans. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I really, it's like onions are great because I can have them for 8 or 9 months, and they keep, and I throw them in everything. You know, it's just like great flavors. And carrots, I love them fresh out of the garden. They're so sweet and crunchy and everything. And then of course, I eat beans all year round too. So tomatoes. Sean, are you like getting a fresh tomato and just eating it warm from the sun? Are you one of those people? I can't do fresh tomatoes, but I'll eat them in any other form. Sugar snap peas, those are very good too. You get the fresh peas out of there, especially if they're a little bit on the smaller side, and they're so sweet, so good. He's still a newbie. That's quite all right, Alicia. That's awesome. That's like picking your favorite child. Well, I know, but they don't have any feelings, so they're not going to know. Tomatoes and basil and cucumbers. Awesome. Tomatoes. Cherokee purple tomatoes. Now, Connie, you're getting really specific. That's awesome. I love it. Cherokee purple tomatoes, scarlet runner beans, and lemon cucumbers. That sounds amazing. Do you ever take all 3 of those and put them together and make like a salad or something out of them? Scarlet runner beans. I should try some. I've done purple beans and I've done yellow beans. I've never done like a red type of beans. So, okay. We love warm, fresh tomatoes. There is a trick, Alicia, that works too, Eli. Absolutely. That's that means less work, right? What were you saying? Oh, flower. Something that Luke and my gardener tried last summer, and he did a video around in August. And then from August on, I tried this with my tomatoes, and it worked. It was so great. So for those of you who already have tomatoes up and they're flowering and fruiting and everything, what he did is he took, I don't know if I have an example here. He took a, there we go, the electric toothbrush, and where the blossom was on the plant, you know, you can have like 6 in a cluster or something, but he went and he put it right on top of the blossom for like 5 seconds, turned the electric toothbrush on, and just, anyway, that vibration for with the toothbrush actually mimicked what the bees would do. And so the pollen would, shake loose inside. It would do what the bees normally do within there. And he had 100% fruiting from that pollination. And it was amazing. So I started doing that. So my plants, otherwise most tomato plants only will fruit out, pollinate and fruit out about 20% of the time of what blossoms are there. And he had 100%. And so my tomato plants actually, they fruited towards the bottom, and then there was this whole space that didn't do anything until I got to the blossoms toward the top. And so then my plants were like super top heavy with all kinds of tomatoes. So anyway, you guys try that. Try that. It was amazing. So I know I got a little bit behind here. Tomato sandwich. I hear you, Sarah. I know it's making the entire nation sick, actually. So definitely grow as much as you can. Tomatoes with fresh basil and splash of balsamic vinegar. Mayo. Gotta do your homemade mayonnaise though, Sean. Have you tried it yet? Hey, Sunny's Place. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Tomato sandwich with lemon cucumbers. Oh, you've done that, Sean. Okay, that's so great. Yeah, it was. I love that. Yes, yeah, it is. Mind blowing there. Absolutely. I didn't even know we had that emoji. That was funny. But yeah, it was just like, so easy that as soon as the blossoms come out, I just go and just 5 seconds on each one and just go around and you go back and charge your toothbrush up again. It was amazing. It was just amazing. You only have to do it once per flower, and that's it, Alicia. That you don't have to keep doing it over and over again. It was you just go out and do it once, and it did it. So as soon as new blossoms come up, do those. Thank you, Karen. You're just so sweet. Thank you. Making me hungry. I know I had one meal today. It was beans and rice, but not the kind of beans. It's green beans from the garden with some wild rice, and then I throw in like mushrooms and onions and green olives and stuff, just like that. So that's all I had today, which is fine. Definitely canning tomatoes like I did this year. Julie, it was so quick and easy. I mean, just even if you don't put them in a blender, if you just roast them and get them done, and then but the blender it's easy. It takes care of all of the skins. Almonds are for you. Oh, you're a almonds man. Okay, you use your electric toothbrush in your garden, and your dentist tries to. So there you go. You got it, Eli. Okay. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. You shouldn't tell him, right? We tried a new recipe tonight, an Asian type chicken and carrots dish with a little bit of rice to fill up the teenagers. Nice. Very good. I have some, one of my frozen meals that I have thawing in the fridge, and it's my Thai chicken thing that I did a while back. But anyway, so I do have that in the refrigerator. It's ready to eat. Okay, on to number 3. We're just getting sidetracked here, aren't we? Oh, but everybody starts talking about food, and it's like, yes, Julie, exactly. Okay, your favorite fruit to grow. The fruit. Mine would be strawberries. I've grown raspberries. Of course, I have apple trees. I've tried watermelon and other melons and different things, but strawberries, the easiest. I love the flavors right off the plant. You pick a warm strawberry, and it's just like amazing. So they're my favorite to grow, as well as to eat. So that would be the next line. Number 4 was, what's your favorite fruit to eat? So what's your favorite to grow, and then what's your favorite to eat? So Rhubarb, absolutely rhubarb counts. That's a fruit. So that is very easy to grow. Blackberries, yeah. Blueberries are good too. Where is Nathan when we need him? You just knock him on the head with some blueberries, right? You made dandelion blossom milky the other day. Oh, you said you were going to be doing that. Awesome. You'll have to give Eli that recipe. A fourth cup of peanut butter equivalent broth. Liquid aminos, boneless meat. Oh, you did that one? Megan, did you try that? Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. Yes, it's probably similar to the Thai chicken that I did. So I did it in the Instant Pot too. Yep. It was, what was it? It's been a while since I made it. But it was almond butter, I think, too, and cinnamon, garlic, just different things like that. I love Mediterranean food and then Caribbean food where they start putting in all kinds of different flavors together that you would never anticipate. You know, cinnamon and garlic and different things, and peanut butter or chocolate or something. So you have an apple tree, ground cherries. I don't know. Are those actually cherries or are those tomatoes? Julia is like Bartlett pears. Oh, yeah, pears are good. Strawberry patch, strawberry patch. Yeah, I do love pears too. Watermelon, definitely brown cherries. Okay, watermelon. Yay. Ghost pepper is your favorite fruits. Hello, the overworked gardener. Hello, I didn't get to say hi to you. So, Jacob loves apples. Strawberries are easy here. You had 12 stone fruit, breakfast. No. Boy, they really did a number on you, didn't they? Wow. You keep running into other things. Nope, not tomatoes. Yeah, been talking about a fruit. Okay, one more food thingy. What's your favorite herb? Either to grow or to eat. So this one will be an either or. So what's your favorite herb? It's not a herb. It's an herb. Oh, for anybody who doesn't really know. I would have to say, okay, is garlic considered an herb? I think. So probably garlic, although I can't grow it here. I should say I have not had any luck growing it here. I know that there's a particular way I could grow it here and it would work, but basil, cilantro, basil, rosemary, mint, yes. So that's my other one, mint. So I love mint and then garlic. Cilantro, okay. Well, that would go well in all of that Mexican food. Coriander, cilantro, awesome. You have three, basil, oregano, and rosemary. Okay, for all you basil people, do you have a specific basil that you like? Because there's lemon basil, regular basil, isn't there like a Greek basil, and a spicy basil, and then I don't know, there's like, holy basil is supposed to be another one. To grow basil and to eat oregano. You're Mexican and you add oregano to everything, so good. Yes. I know oregano was definitely on top of my list too. But hey, Victoria, good morning. Good evening to you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been up for a while. Garlic is a food group. I like that. Yes, garlic is definitely a food group. Yeah, I buy it by the quart. Probably garlic for both, otherwise rosemary, like sage to grow. We don't cook in it. I'm growing sage for the first time this year, so I know other herbs. For anybody who got to see my pantry tour, you saw all the herbs that I have. Lots of seasonings. I just cook with lots of seasonings. So You've grown lemon balm and pineapple basil. Oh my goodness. Put those together in a tea. Wouldn't that be great? Mint grows fairly fast. I would think you could grow it indoors. You do want to keep it in a container if it's outside, though. Even if it's in ground, keep it, unless you don't mind it just spreading everywhere. You can never get herbs to germinate other than garlic or cilantro. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of them take a long time. And I think there again, you have to make sure that you've got a really good brand, a really good company that you're getting them from, because sometimes they just don't grow. The lemon balm at the garden center, it smells amazing. Sweet basil and Greek oregano. Nice. Oh, you guys, you know your herbs. I love it. The tinker's wife just gave you a bunch more to try growing and eating. She's like the herb queen. I was thinking about talking about herbs tonight, and I was like, no, not if Patty gets on. It's like, I know nothing compared to her. So I was like, I'm not going to try to tell anybody about herbs in that way. It's like, I'll ask you what your favorite ones are, and that'll be good. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in. The chocolate mint is awesome. I would love to get a variety of mint. I'd probably have to put it in different areas of the yard. Tea, awesome. Oh, great. Let me see. Never plant mint in the ground. Exactly. You wouldn't have good luck moving lemon balm. You started under your forsythia would be shaded out. I did lemon balm in containers last year, pots, and I actually just took them at the end of the summer and buried the whole pot in another flower bed so that can come up and just kind of grow. So I'm hoping that it'll take off. Otherwise, I have a big pot to dig up. Thyme, okay. The lemon balm, you just barely touch it, and it's just such an incredible scent to it. Planted herbs this week: cilantro, Thai basil. There's another basil. Parsley, dill, thyme, sage will go in cinnamon. Awesome. Basil for fresh pesto. Everybody's gonna go cook after this one. It's like, forget all the other lives. I'm cooking. It's learning from her, but you find it so hard to remember. Oh, I know. It's like you have to really grow into understanding all the different styles, names, and everything that's there. So, well, Megan, you have quite a collection there. That's awesome. That's so cool, Eli. Got from Greece. I grew some last year, some little mini Greek basil. So the plants were only, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches high, something like that. And they had little itty bitty leaves on there, but oh, was it potent, and it smelled so good. If we didn't have seasonings, we'd not have favorite ethnic foods. That is very true. That's very true. Good, Megan. I'm glad that you got to eat early. That's great. You bought a calendula plant. Awesome. Super duper. Yeah, they grow easily. They really grow easily there. So, okay. Number 6. And I was going to have a prop, and I totally forgot it. It's on the other side of that wall, all around. What is your favorite hand tool for the garden? So we're getting out of food here. So get a, kind of quash that hunger thing going on right now. You guys are probably gonna get up and leave and go and cook. So I've got to make sure you stay here. Eggs and bacon. Yes. Plant calendula near your tomatoes. Yes, they do. As well as the borage does too. And I had actually both of them in my tomato bed last year, and I didn't have any hornworms at home, which I was so happy for. So I might have to just do them both again. I have a lot of calendulas or borage started, but that's great. One that you can find. Oh, like try the oregano user rub for carnitas. Oh, yes, I do have oregano too, and did well. It's actually it's my first herb up this year. So a hand shovel. I like the hand claw. Something, I guess it's got three tines in it. That's kind of, it's just rounded, but then I just do the hand thing so that I can hand hoe and disturb the dirt and stuff around it. And it just works really, really well. Your hands. The dibbler and the hori hori. Oh, I should be getting both of them really soon. Actually, one a hori hori, and Nathan's got to get me a dibbler. One you forgot to bring out with you. Oh no. Spade and a hand shovel. Yeah. I really only have, I think I use like 3 tools in the garden, and that's it. I don't have like a whole shed full or anything, so I don't even have a shed, but being able to have some really specific tools are really nice. My shovel that I have, it's a long handled, just a straight one it's kind of a spade type of shovel. It was my grandfather's, and he had a huge garden. He was a massive gardener throughout his whole retirement, and kept my grandma really busy canning. But it was up in the North Woods, and so they had to have really, the 9-foot fence and everything around there because of the deer. But he that was his thing all day, every day throughout the summer. He was out in that garden, and he worked hard at it, and it was amazing. It was I would say he probably had, oh goodness, between a fourth and a half an acre garden. So, which I know to some it's not that huge, but I mean, he used every space there, and it was, so anyway, I got his shovel, and so I try to take good care of it. And what else do we have? And shovel, claw with a long handle like a hoe. Okay. A dibbler, bar none, and I'm trying to remember your name. I'm sorry. The dibbler is a stick. I don't know if Grammy Karen, do you want to try to find Nathan's site and then do a you can, or his, actually I've got it. If you don't have that handy, I can get you the link here. Okay, all these websites or channels. There we go, Nathan. There we go. We like to support our guys here. So if you look at the dibble on his site there, you can see what he's got and kind of what it does. Anyway, it's got little markings on there, and it measures, like, you put it down in soil, so it'll measure how deep you're going, and you just push it down. Let's say you have to go 2 inches or something. You push it down to the 2-inch mark, lift it out, drop the seed, cover it up, and so that you're able to sow everything at the proper depth that it needs to be. And all right, Sunny's Place, thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Anybody else have it? Oh, it's Chris. Okay. I don't know if I know I just met you last night, but I couldn't remember. I guess he was saying your name, so. Bar 9. Great. So I keep a sheet of all this, so. See, get my peeps on there so I can try to call you by your first name if I can. That makes you feel a little bit, it's just a little more personal, so I kind of like that. Am I missing anybody here? Okay. You have a dibble too, great tool. You can use a screwdriver too. Yes, you could. Absolutely. You could take a marker and just, make a mark on it or something with the tape around it. So, oh, good, Megan. I'm glad. Yeah, a seed planter too. Yep. Megan Scottless. There you go. I know his tamper is very cool too. So he's got the honey dipper. He's got a the coffee scoop thing too. So Connie's not your real name then? You made your mom a dibble in wood shop. Did you get it back, Eli? That would be so cool. When is your video to show how to make the shovel? Oh. There you go. Thanks, Julie. Yep. All right. We're running out of time. So that's your hand tool. Number 7, your favorite power tool that you would use for your garden or in your garden or something, not for in the house building shelves or something like that. So I would have to say mine is probably the drill, just because I use it to build my beds and take care of all the other stuff. So I do a drill. That's good. And then while you guys are thinking of that and typing all that in, what is your favorite fertilizer? What's your favorite thing for using as fertilizer? A flame weeder? I think you were going to say a flamethrower. A flame weeder. Ooh. Chainsaw. I love all your power tools. You can say that too. That's fine. When your mom was 13, she had a friend named Connie and a friend named Alicia, and she decided she was going to name her first daughter. We're going to combine the names. Oh, I like that. Condoleezza. Is it Condoleezza or is it Condoleezza? Cow poop. There you go. Yes, Eli's one with a phone that is more ancient than, is it Michelle's carpet or something like that? Bunny poop. There you go. The only thing you can think of would be the drill. You don't weed whack your garden. Okay. Manure. Yeah, I'd have to say composted manure. And this year I'm going to actually try some trifecta by Emma Gardner stuff. So I use something Condoleezza. Okay. Worm castings. I love how the variety that everybody uses, and with the, and a lot of it has to do with what's accessible to you also. Rabbit and worm castings under them. I know you've got an amazing setup, Eli. It's just fantastic. Manure and compost tea. I'm going to try to do a lot more compost tea this year, or at least comfrey tea as my plant grows. So, hey, Magreed, how are you doing? Hello. Chicken poop is very good. Yes. The chainsaw is coming this week. Going to test it on the Oriental house. The stuff you don't want. The Sawzall. Okay. You got alpaca poop. Oh, you have some of those donkey poodles. as Daniel Arms calls them. Super soil by Prepsteader Bob new this year. Yes. It's always great to be trying new things and to see if something else is working better than what you've had, and maybe it doesn't work better. It's all depends on what your climate is, what your soil is, what everything, what you're growing. And worm castings, you want to get some rabbits. Very nice. Using trifecta this year so far. So good. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try that. You expand, you can't keep up with the yeah, I hear ya. You have been expanding a lot, Dave, this year. Giraffe sheep? Oh, that's what you call them? Giraffe sheep. Well, that would work too. Yes. What's funny is Daniel Arms. I don't know if you've ever seen his channel, but the way they just sheared their alpacas, and they leave a puffy thing on the head, and then like on their ankles, and then their tails are all puffy, and then everything else is skin. So they really do look like a poodle. And it's really kind of ridiculous looking, but his wife wants that. He's like not a real fan of that. He just shear them all. But anyway, they do, they look kind of funny. So, yeah, Eli, how many rabbits can you fit in there? I mean, okay, so is that the house? I mean, is it just all free running rabbits in there, or do you have like individual cages or something? I would think if they're free running all in there, you'd have a lot of rabbits. Lots and lots and lots of bunnies. Dairy poo from Morgan composting. Okay. Oh, you saw those two, Megan? Okay. Hey, Victoria. Good. Hello. I know, donkey poodles. Yeah. They're just so great. All right. Number 9. Because fertilizer was number 8, if you were keeping track. Number 9, what kind of garden is your favorite? So we've got, yeah, some of these terms are just, I mean, people have been growing this way like forever, since Adam and Eve, and it's like all of a sudden it's like something new. But anyway, so you've got the in-ground garden, you've got your, the back to Eden, there's just regular rows, there's raised rows, there's raised beds, low beds, medium beds, high beds. There's raised beds on stilts. There's container gardening. There's all kinds of different things. So what is your favorite kind? Mine is actually raised beds. That's what I have, and that's what I've gone to after over 20 years, and so I really like that. The perennial gardens, okay. Raised beds, all caged, 45 does now. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Eli. Square foot gardening, okay. So Sean, is it just on the ground then? Yeah, and there again, the square foot gardening is what I've always known it to be as broadcast planting, or different things like that. So it's just they're coming up with a different name and putting a tool with it so they can market it, basically. Raised bed like mine. Okay. Awesome. I know, I really do. I love my raised beds. And the older I get, the easier it is to work on, actually, or to work within. If I had to be crawling around on the ground anymore, I probably wouldn't even have a garden, and I wouldn't even be here. So, there you go. Planted flower beds. You can use it in trailer parks. Okay. Probably going to go to raised beds if possible. If Megan, you could always find some that are somewhat portable. It doesn't have to be a 4 foot by 8 foot bed. You could do 2 foot by 2 foot or something up on something, and make them smaller. Something that if you had to move, you could easily like either dump the soil or take the soil and put it in a garbage can or something, and then move that. So there's different ways, but yeah, I mean, don't let that stop you from doing that. Oh, thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Need to know seed broadcasting each plant in this phase. Okay. Your straw bales. Oh, that's another one. Straw bale gardening. Very neat. Your favorite garden style is the one that makes it to harvest. Yep. So true. Um, uh, Actually, he's Argentinian, I think. That's what that is what I'm kind of doing with the self-working containers right now. Okay, we had 6 more raised beds last year, and so far 6 more this year, and 1 year before that you didn't. Oh, yeah, you have to be careful of getting that metal, especially if it's like corrugated metal or something like that. They're going to be sharp, and you got to take care of that. So, that would be bad. Burning wood, watching this in the humor. Oh, thanks. All right. So number 10, what kind of fencing do you like? If you do fence. My favorite really of any kind of fence is just a wood fence. Can be different things, could be a privacy fence, could be, you know, different kind of wood, but that's not practical for a garden. So the one that works for me is actually what I have, and it's rabbit fencing. So it's the wire, 3-foot wire, the rabbit fencing, and then chicken wire around it, and that's what keeps them out. So to me, actually, the best fence is whatever keeps them out and whatever works. So, so you guys. Oh, thanks, Sarah, for coming. I appreciate it. Welded wire, okay. A 2x4, awesome. You want cattle panel and wood fence using chain link there. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's really, you have to use what you've got. All right, and then what are you trying new this year, if you are trying something new, in the way of planting something? What are you trying new? You want allowed fencing, so you try to plant extra stuff. So. Okay. Oh, that would help keep the moose. I don't have to worry about moose here, so yeah, that's definitely something. Cattle pen trellis is your fence. Okay. Awesome. Your cats ate all the rabbits and rodents in a house. You guys have good cats there. I need a few of those. Hey there, Patty. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. So you're going to try potatoes. Connie, you're trying a lot of new stuff. Awesome. Alicia, newest cucumbers. Dave, grapes, cranberries, artichokes, potatoes. Artichokes. Awesome. You managed to listen. Yes. Just doing what you know is tried and true. That works too, Julie. Oh, no, sorry, big drinks. So, yes. What else? The one thing new is for me, well, 2 things actually. Kajari melons, trying those to see if they do anything. I don't know. And then beets. I've never liked beets, but I'm trying some golden beets and see, and then cook them differently. So I'm trying a few of those to see how that works. And just all of a sudden got really good. So anyway, so that's it for that. I want to remind everybody that I won't be going live Tuesday through Friday mornings anymore. So I've got to be outside working, and I'm going to be filming more, so I won't be live. I'll put up another notice on in the community tab and stuff like that. So, but if you're trying to get on there looking for me, just go back and watch some of my other videos. Gardening tip. Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Sorry, guys. Garden tip. Intersperse some edible or medicinal color among all your greens. So like putting nasturtiums here and marigolds or calendula, kind of just so that you don't just see a sea of green, but you know, have little pops of color in there. It just makes it kind of fun and interesting. Plus you're growing some good stuff. Prep tip. Think about preserving more than what you need just for yourself. If you think you need 100 quarts of tomatoes, maybe put up 110 or 120 quarts or something. Not only just in case for yourself, but if somebody else ends up needing some food too. Grow more of your vegetables or your whatever, and try to save the seed. if you can this year. Learn how to do that. Don't try to depend on just the books that are getting outrageously expensive. If you can't do that, otherwise maybe ask somebody if you can either borrow their book and read it and learn, or go online and do that. So anyway, those are my tips for this week. I think I covered everything. Thank you, mods, so much. I really appreciate all your help, all of your insight, all of your everything that you put up. I really, really appreciate that. And you guys have been great. You add a lot to the spice of my life here, so it's great. I appreciate your help. Everybody, my moderators are in blue. Go check them out. They've been awesome. So you guys, take care. There's Stivers on next. I think a two-family homestead, I think, is on next. I'm not sure, but there's a few other channels doing lives tonight. And so then there's Freedom Homestead. There's a few others going on. So anyway, check them out, support them. And thank you so much for being here. I love you all. It's just great. Thumbs up before you go. Oh, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, guys. I really appreciate you. And I will be here next Monday. I know it's Memorial Day, but I will be here. But don't look for me during the week as a live. I will be putting up some videos. I've got one done today that I'm going to be posting tomorrow morning. So you guys take care. God bless. Always have hope. Bye-bye.